Cognitive overload is a phenomenon that occurs when an individual is presented with more information than they can process. This can occur due to the amount or complexity of the material and usually results in confusion, frustration, and decreased performance in learning. When it comes to students, cognitive overload can have a detrimental effect on their learning. To understand how cognitive overload impacts students, it's important to understand how our brains process information. Our brains have limited capacity to process and store information, meaning that when we are presented with too much, the cognitive load becomes too high, and our brains cannot process the material properly. As a result, students are unable to retain information and may feel overwhelmed, leading to poorer overall understanding. Furthermore, cognitive overload can also impact a student's ability to focus. When presented with excessive amounts of information, students may struggle to stay focused on the task at hand. This can lead to increased distractibility, which can further impede their learning progress. It is therefore essential that instructors ensure that materials are appropriate for the student's level of understanding. To avoid cognitive overload, instructors or teachers should break down complex concepts into simpler, more manageable chunks and provide plenty of opportunities for students to practice and receive feedback. Teachers should also ensure that tasks are broken into smaller segments and that students have adequate time to receive explanations of the topics being covered. By being aware of the effects of cognitive overload, instructors can be better equipped to teach in ways that prevent it. Doing so allows students to remain focused and motivated. It also gives them the opportunity to take in the necessary concepts without becoming overwhelmed or frustrated. In doing so, instructors can create a better learning environment and ensure that their students are able to make the most of their educational experiences.